We are now back and we're logged in as the teacher of this course doing the research paper. And let's click on the research paper activity and see what it does. And there's our instructions with how to write the paper and what parameters they have for their assignment. Remember, when as a teacher you want to grade an assignment, it's in the upper right hand corner, very small letters that say View Submitted Assignments. And you will click on that. And we can see right now that under Sally Student there is a draft. There are some notes. We can click on the notes and we see what she has to tell us about her paper. And we can close that when we're finished. And there is her actual draft of her paper, which we can open. And we can read through it all we want. And when we're finished, we can click on the grade icon or the grade link off to the side of the student's paper. And the teacher will come to a screen that says Feedback for Sally Student, Submission, Draft, Notes. Again, if the teacher wants, she can read the notes. If there's more, she can continue and go back here. The teacher can prevent submission updates if the teacher chooses. We already looked at the paper, but if not, we can look at it again right here. If we're ready to grade it, that's an option that's in the system right here. Feedback. Sally, don't forget to do whatever. And we give her some feedback there. And if we want, we can create and add a folder and send it to her here. If we wanted to edit her file, save it, make changes to her file, highlight things, or make comments within the paper itself, we could do that, resave it, and then resend it back to her. But I will not do it that way. I'll just give her some comments. And we show that the day and time that we modified and sent her comments. Again, we could have actually opened her paper, saved it to our local hard drive, made some changes, made notations within the paper, and then upload that so that she could see the comments we had, and then she could read them right on the paper. You would want to be sure to give it a different name, like Comments 1 or Draft 1 or something like that, so you have a sequence and you don't overwrite each other's files. Now, I'm going to pause right here because I'm going to log off as Sally Student, and I'm going to log back, or excuse me, I'm going to log off as myself and log back on as Sally Student. Okay, we are back and I'm logged in now as Sally the student, and I am going to go to my research paper activity again. And notice it says Submission Feedback, and it lists the teacher's name and the date that the paper was looked at. There is no grade. And I just have a comment. Sally, don't forget to, and I explain things. I could have had, this is Sally's original draft, but I could have had a paper sitting here for her to open up with comments that I could have made within her document, but I didn't do it that way. And that's up to you. This is a very flexible program, and I can see it for large projects, writing assignments, or PowerPoints or whatever, and you want to get some feedback to the kids before they finish their actual assignment. Now when Sally's done, remember, she's going to click Send for Marking. When the student clicks Send Final Submission for Marking, she gets this screen, Final Submission for Assignment Marking. Once the assignment is sent for marking, you will no longer be able to delete or attach files. Do you want to continue? So if kids are paying attention, they should definitely know not to continue at this point if they do not mean to give you the final submission. Okay, submission. Assignment was already submitted for marking and cannot be deleted. Now, I'm going to stop and I'm going to come back and logged in as the teacher, show you one last time what it's like. Okay, we're back and we're logged in as the teacher again. And this time the teacher's going to click on the research paper activity assignment. Again, up in the upper right hand corner, very small writing, View Submitted Assignments. And we scroll down to Sally. We had created some comments before, so when we go to grade, let's see if it looks any different. I honestly can tell you I've never done this. Well, you can see right here that you do have the ability to revert to draft, and that's for you as the teacher if the student submits and didn't mean to, or they hit the wrong document when they were uploading the file, or whatever it might be. You can at this point revert it back to draft. And again, you can give them feedback on the final grade and upload a file for them to see, or however you prefer to do your grading for that. But it's a flexible system, but it's one that's a little bit more. It is advanced. It's what it says, advanced uploading of files. So if you have a situation like that and want to play with it, give me a call and we'll work it out together.